here with Devon Johnson on S.A.V.E. Detroit TV. First off, Lon, I want to say thank you, man, for taking this time out to interview with S.A.V.E. Detroit TV. I really appreciate it.
For sure, anytime.
We're going to kick it off, man. Devon, I always wanted to ask you this, man. What age did you begin working on houses, drywalling, piping, floors, roofing, and painting? What age was you?
About 14. I started with my dad. He's a carpenter, man. And he took me under his wing early on. We did a lot of like projects around our house, and then we branched off and started doing like jobs. Started doing like we formed a company, and a family-based company, and sure, I pretty much just took it from there and did my own thing.
When did you realize, oh wait, this actually become a business? When y'all started making money, or when did you realize that? When you and your pops realized that?
I mean, my pops kind of did it. That was his job, like for, like from a young guy. I don't know how old my dad started out, but at the time he was in between jobs, and I think he was getting ready to start going to truck driving school, and he was doing that while he was going to truck driving school. And then when I got older, he was like, man, you know, I probably need to get this thing back going. And so he showed me the trade, man, and took it and ran with it, man.
Oh, man. Yeah. For the viewers, and also myself, because I didn't have my father in my life, how does it feel being able to work side by side with your father?
I mean, I love it, man. My father's my best friend, so we got a real different kind of relationship, you know, like, we're real tight. You know, I talk to my dad a couple times a day, man. Yeah.
Now, you know I know you personally outside of this, and I love seeing you with your son, man, and what you do with him. Does, you know, the relationship you have with your father, does that instill the same work ethic you do with your son?
Yeah, I mean, it makes me want to be a great dad and give me something to reach for. Because my dad was always, like, big in my life, man, you know. Even like when I was younger, he worked a lot of hours and stuff like that. But I mean, I was a dad's boy than anything. Like I was never that mom's little fella, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, it was major to me, you know what I'm saying? And it just grew tighter as we got older. As I got older, when he retired, we got even closer, you know what I'm saying? So. I love my father, man.
Oh, man. Appreciate that one. I appreciate that one because, you know, a lot of guys out here don't have their father.
Yeah.
You showing there's a father in your life kind of made a difference.
Yeah. I mean, and it's like, a lot of guys don't think that make a difference, but it does, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So even now, I have, like, any little fellas I see you around, you know, if I could help them, I try to help them.
That's what's up. Vaughn, I want to ask you this. I've been wanting to ask you this one. Since we started talking about you, I think you used to play at our church or something. Mm-hmm. What age did you start playing the drums?
Man.
And got into music? Because, you know, I know you from hooping and playing ball. And
Yeah. That was something I could always do. I never was, like, serious as a kid coming up. And I got a late start as far as, like, being a professional and, you know, going to the next level in it. But I was playing drums at like 6, you know, something like that. But I just was dibbling and dabbling with them, you know, wasn't really, like I say, serious. And then in church, I was playing sometimes. My cousin would miss. And then eventually he became a pastor, and we didn't have a drummer, so my dad put me over there. And man, he would. You had to play right, or he would come over there and take them sticks from you.
So you started at the age 6, around the same age. How old is your son?
He's 5.
5, okay, around the same age. Okay. How did you pick up your band members, or how did you run into the band members?
Man, the band life was hard.
How did y'all come together?
Yeah, me coming from the street perspective, man, it was hard getting into the music game, you know. I ran through a lot of band members consistently, like guys who wasn't dependable. I had the same guys now for about the last 5 years. But when I first started, it was very hard and getting consistent and consistency from the guys. It's hard putting 5 people together. It's so hard
With
man.
different personalities and
And that's one thing that you gotta. It's kind of like putting a basketball team together. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really think about and chemistry and you know what I'm saying. So I had to learn that the hard way, kind of, because I had like friends who thought they had more privileges than the next person. So they would like, show up late and do all kind of stuff, man, because they didn't think I would fire them or whatever. So,
So you fired a lot of friends.
I had to, man. Like I had to,
That's what's up.
We still cool, but
Business first, huh?
Yeah, man. In business, you ain't gonna make it like that,
Yeah.
So,
So who came up with the name New World Soul?
I came up with the name. I mean,
What inspired that name?
it was just different to me. I thought. I think me and my ex-girlfriend sat down and talked about it, and I was like, man, that's gonna be the name of my band when I get a band, And I mean, it's what I kept stuck with,
Out of all the places you guys have played at, what is one of your favorite places you like to play? And it stick out, and why? What is your favorite place?
I still would say church.
Church?
Church is different for me, I mean, because you get to tap in with God and, it's a different thing, man. Like church is, I played at a lot of big stages and different stuff. I still say church would be.
Oh, church. Okay. It's just a different feel with the you can be yourself or whatever.
Yeah. It's more home.
Okay. So that's where you based from, though, right? That's when you started playing the drums.
I started in church.
Church. Okay. Yeah. Now this is the question for the viewers. How old are you?
I'm 39.
39.
Yeah.
Okay, 39. What would the 39-year-old Vine tell the 18-year-old Vine if you was to do it over to be successful in life?
Man, I would have got started a lot earlier. Coming out of high school, I wouldn't have wasted a lot of years that I wasted in the streets playing around, and I would have got right to business. You know what I'm saying? I came out of high school, didn't have a clue. Chasing the basketball, just that's it. So it's kind of like,
So if it was like you was talking to yourself, what would you tell the younger 18-year-old Vine?
Man, get at it right off rip. Don't take a break. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Come right out and get into the money, man.
Get to the money.
Get to the money, man. That bag, sure.
So would you because I mentor Vine, would you consider or would you tell younger guys to get into the music industry or the construction business, like rehabbing houses?
Yeah, I tell my kids, like, you got to be able to play something in my house. To stay in my house, you got to be able to play something. So, I mean, I don't care what you play because, I mean, honestly, it's just going to open up different avenues for you outside of, like, now if I'm not working, I still got an avenue to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about multiple streams of income. That's what I learned from, having conversations with my dad. Was major because guys younger guys, I knew this at 18, 19 years old, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people they wasn't on that, man, when we was growing up, you know what I'm saying? So my dad thought I wasn't listening, but I was listening.
Right.
Yeah.
So Vine, if people wanted to get in touch with you, reach you, if they need to work on their house or they needed to rent a band to do a wedding, how can they get in contact with you?
Man, you can get in contact with me at 734-664-4173. I also have numerous of social media. I don't know all that stuff about her, but
What's your Facebook page then?
my Facebook page is Devon Johnson.
What's your IG?
My IG is DV31324. And I also have another page on Facebook, Johnson Restorations. Then I have also New World Soul. Man, I don't know what else I got. I got websites. I got everything.
Well, let people know at least the names. What's the name of your construction company?
It's Johnson Restorations.
And
I pretty much do everything.
And your band name?
And my band name is New World Soul Live Experience.
There you have it. Well, thank you, Von. Thank you for taking this time out, for taking this interview with S.A.V.E. Detroit TV. I appreciate it, man. And for one, I'm really proud of you, man.
Man, thank you.
Because we come from the same stomping ground. I love seeing my people doing something, man.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for doing what you do. S.A.V.E. Detroit, baby.
There you go. Thanks, there we go. So, Von, where can people come see you play at?
You can come see me every Friday night at Duo Lounge in Southfield, Michigan. We're there from 7 to 10 every Friday night. And if you need a band for any occasion, please don't hesitate to call us.
Can you name some the people in your band?
I have Frank Simmons on keys, Mike Taylor on bass, D. Sambato on guitar, Angela Davis singing, and also LG.
Oh man, appreciate you.